I remember being 6 or 7 with my fresh notebook spread open and crayons in my hands, sitting with my siblings at the dining room table. We called these art parties. Each year we had a new notebook to fill, and being homeschooled, it allowed for plenty of time for creative play, drawing page after page. We didn't do this for anyone else. It was just because it brought us joy. We kept them like little treasures, these little archives of our childhood. I still remember the one I first started drawing in. My oldest brother claimed it was his and took it. I was devastated. I think I still am a little bit, but that little book held my very first creations and the beginning of my art world. But drawing with my siblings, it was simply pure joy, peace, and contentment all wrapped into one. I grew up off-grid, no electricity, no plumbing, on 200 acres of rolling hills, kerosene lamps, Scottish Highlanders, and horses roaming in the distance. Due to this, beauty was never hard to find. I remember very vividly seeing beauty in a lot of small things, and it feeling like this expansive joy trying to burst out of the walls of my heart. When I got a little older, I planned to study art after high school. I felt it in every corner of my heart. And then someone talked me out of it. Instead, I followed another path: massage therapy, healing bodies instead of painting them. I built a business, I made it grow, and I am very proud of that. I chased big goals with determination, achieved them, but somewhere in the chase, I stopped creating. Fast forward a little bit more, and in 2020, I received the tragic news that my dad had been killed in a work-related accident. He was our hero. Me and my 12 siblings adored him. It was the kind of grief that rearranges your entire outlook on life. During that time, my business also had to close because of, well, you know what was happening in 2020. I was far from family, isolated and alone. And one quiet day, I picked up a paintbrush. I had always struggled with painting. It confused and frustrated me. But this time, it didn't. It somehow flowed. And in that flow, I felt total peace, like something deep inside of me could finally exhale. That was the moment I knew I had to pursue art again. Not just as a hobby, but as something prominent and important in my life. Creating gives me a feeling that's hard to put into words. It's like falling in love, but with color, with movement of a brush, and with the deep emotion that comes with it. I've never felt anything quite like it. Even though I was so in love with my art journey, in 2024, after my baby was born, I took a break from painting and wasn't sure when I would return. But after a while, my body began to ache for it, not just emotionally, but in my gut, I would get this physical pain when daydreaming of creating again, like a part of me was missing. I've never experienced that sensation before towards a pursuit in life. It was almost like longing for a lover you can never be with. That longing told me I don't just love art, I need it. When I create, it's like I'm suddenly somewhere else. I'm pulled in, fully immersed in the moment, in an aura of pure bliss, in time and space, where beauty is all that exists and has no limiting definitions. It's my haven. Through creating, I don't create to impress, even though that's always a bonus. I create to connect. I hope when you see my work, you feel something stir inside of you. Maybe a memory, a deep sensation of something familiar, or a sense of being seen and understood. Because, in my opinion, great art doesn't just decorate, it resonates. I want my art to remind people that life is worth slowing down for, that the beautiful parts of life matter and they're not a luxury, that pain, joy, love, and grief can all live inside a painting, that life in all its imperfections can still feel romantic, dreamy, and full of light. This is why I create, to feel the connection to life, to remember what matters, to turn human experiences into awe and wonder and make it all something beautiful and offer it to you. Thank you for witnessing all of this and being here.